Assalamu alaikum, bienvenidos, and welcome to another episode of the Theimpactplay. My name is Muhammad, otherwise known as It's Yagu, and I'm your host and producer on the ones and twos, and we are your one-stop shop for the news, discussions, and reviews revolving around gaming, tech, entertainment, sports, esports, and music. We're also keen on uplifting voices, even highlighting their stories. You can join us as we record the show live over at twitch.tv/Theimpactplay, and make clicking on that notification bell so you will be notified when we do go live, or to catch us later on youtube.com/Theimpactplay or via your favorite podcast platform, or simply search for the Theimpactplay. So no matter however you consume your content or wherever you consume it, we are there. This work keeps the light on and keeps the content coming. You can learn more from joining us over at Discord, where you can get access to some exclusive content, including getting the show ad-free, a whole ton of content before everyone else, and more. We are also Epic partners. So every purchase you make with the store, when you use our credit code at Theimpactplay, you get a commission and a kickback, help support us in a brand new way at no extra cost to you. So once again, use our credit code Theimpactplay when you are buying anything Rocket League, Fortnite, Fall Guys, and more. Even no matter the platform, whether it be Nintendo, PlayStation, Xbox, or even on PC. This episode of the Theimpactplay is also sponsored by Audible. However, we'll tell you about that later. On the agenda, we have Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 finally has a release date. PS5 cloud streaming. Everything announced at the THQ Nordic Digital Showcase, and Pokémon Presents. EA announces FC Mobile. Lenovo has a Windows gaming handheld in development. EVO 2023. Sifu's final update. Meta's XR conference. Apple's upcoming devices. Goodbye Cortana. Sonic and Friends? Bruce Lee is getting animated. The Emmys has been delayed. The Women's World Cup. The 2023 FedEx Cup. The Pokémon World Championships. Team Vitality wins big. The 2023 MTV Video Music Award nominees. New music from Katy Perry. The Jonas Brothers and Victoria Justice, plus the top stories of the week. So welcome to my very first segment of the show, where we discuss what I've been playing, what I've been enjoying, essentially, what we have been up to. Alright, folks. So what I have been up to, the only game that I've played is Bayonetta, original series and Syriza and the Lost Demon. I played the demo and I got the actual physical edition of the game because I've enjoyed it so much. But all in all, it's a very fun game. You know, I just played the demo, like I really liked that. And then I've also been playing Blue Fire. It's an indie game that I also downloaded on the Nintendo Switch. I've been having fun with that. So I've been alternating between that and Pokemon. What is it? Violet is the latest one, because there's new DLC coming. So I have that with me as well. Watching wise, I did watch a good amount of stuff. I did watch. Let me see. Let me get into here. I did watch Ladybug Cat Noir, the movie, which we have a review cast as well. We'll talk about that a little bit later. And on TikTok, the only thing I have been watching is The Matrix. I feel like watching it again, like fully streaming instead of watching clips. And I watch a little bit of clips from the Miraculous Cat Noir and Ladybug TV series, in addition to Dragon Ball Super. So I've been on and off with that as well. This TikTok is my, like, to watch shows, like, literally. But all in all, that's all I've been up to lately. I haven't been up to much. So I guess let's get into the news, folks. I'm going to start with some housekeeping. Introducing ITSTEAMIMPACT, born in Atlanta, powered by Theimpactplay. Learn more by visiting ITSTEAMIMPACT.com. Once again, that is ITSTEAMIMPACT.com. ITSTEAMIMPACT and all of its affiliates are property and trademark of the Theimpactplay. All rights reserved. You can sign up for your free 30-day trial and immediately get access to 1 credit. If you have Amazon Prime, you get access to 2 credits. It's good for any premium title. Simply go to audibletrial.com/Theimpactplay. Once again, that is audibletrial.com/Theimpactplay. Alrighty, folks. I know we were kind of absent last week, but we did have content for you, though. Regardless, if we didn't do like a regular episode, we did reviews as soon as we got back. I was on a trip to New Jersey for the past weekend, I believe, or the weekend before. But yeah, So I have a review comparison for the Sony Link. Let me get this out here. So the Sony Link Buds versus the Beats Fit Pros. We have the Samsung Galaxy Watch 6 Classic that I did do a preview, my first impressions on. In addition to the Razer Q Pro webcam, which we are using now, and we compared it against the Logitech C922X, which we were using that before. So we like this a lot better, and we're gonna keep this as well. So if you guys missed out on the review cast, be sure to go back and watch that one, episode 327, and make sure to watch it to the end, or listen to the end, and you could enter a giveaway where we're giving away our old webcam gear to a lucky listener. So let's go back to it and then listen to the end of it. To the last segment, and then it'll give you instructions of how you can enter. But I guess without further ado, let's get into the other housekeeping. Let's see, what do we have? Oh, we also did a review cast of Ladybug and Cat Noir, the movie, which is available on Netflix. We have the review cast up on all these reviews, and early previews and first impressions are available on youtube.com/Theimpactplay, or you can catch it on your favorite podcast platform. So that's about it. So we didn't leave you with that content. We had content uploaded regardless, and we made it available for everyone. So that's about it on that front, folks. I guess we'll get into the news, folks, and we're going to start with your gaming play. And the first one up is the Pokemon Presents. We had a Pokemon Presents. When did we have it? Does it say here? I believe it was the 8th, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. Let me look it up. It doesn't say. It just says in August, so let's see. Pokemon Presents. Search. It was August 8th, so I was close. And we have the roundup for you coming from Nintendo Life. Alright, so the first one up, they announced some gear for every competitor that came in. They gave them like a welcome gear, like a bag, a special bag, gaming mat, and some merch as well. Let's see. It's the Pokemon World Championships that did go underway, which we'll talk about that more in the esports segment. There is a new show that's pretty much teaching kids about the trading card game. It's called Pokemon Path to the Peak. It's an upcoming animated web miniseries. And it's going to be, episode 1 will be available. It's available now, August 11th, on their YouTube channel. Detective Pikachu Returns sequel got a new trailer. Pokemon Horizons, we got another look. Well, we don't know. We don't have a release date. Pokemon Go, Fest Global is running from August 26th to the 27th. And then Beyonce is making its Pokemon Go debut alongside the Palda region. It's coming in September. Pokemon Unite is getting a Mewtwo, August 17th, I believe. So also Mewtwo X and Mewtwo Y are coming as well. We have Pokemon Masters EX is getting a new sync pair. We have Pokemon Cafe Remix. We have the Sushi Pokemon making their debut. Tatsugiri. We have the Pokemon Trading Card Game is available on a Nintendo Switch. So the Pokemon Trading Card Game from the Game Boy Color. And Pokemon Stadium 2 as well, via the Expansion Pass Plus. Pokemon Sleep is getting new updates according to the full moon or how you sleep, which is weird. Let's see. Pokemon Paldean Winds. It's a web series. Is premiering on YouTube September 6th. Scarlet and Violet is getting Mewtwo, and you could also get Mew as well as a bonus via a mystery gift. And Mewtwo will be premiering in Terra Raid battles from September 1st to the 17th. And they gave us a trailer for the upcoming DLC as well, the Hidden Treasure of Area Zero. So Teal Mask and upcoming the part 2, which is the Indigo Disc. So Teal Mask is coming September 13th, and Indigo Disc is coming in winter of 2023. And it looks like that's about it. So next up we have Xbox will be, I guess, will be at Gamescom. It's coming from the Xbox Wire. We are excited to meet Xbox players at Gamescom in Cologne, Germany this August with fan experiences that are bigger and better than ever before. It's the fans that make Gamescom the best gaming event in the world, and we're thrilled to greet you this year with the largest booth we've ever had at Gamescom. Attendees will be able to experience a huge amount of exciting new games coming to Xbox PC and Game Pass with fantastic photo opportunities and the return of Xbox Fan Fest. And then let's see what we got. The Xbox booth is bigger than ever before. They'll have over 30 titles in the booth. Winning Euro players spread across 150 gaming stations, amazing photo opportunities and experiences, and especially constructed 300-seater theater. Attendees will be able to check out exclusive theater presentations from Bethesda Game Studios' highly anticipated Starfield, as well as upcoming Xbox Game Studios releases, including Forza Motorsport, Era History Unfold, Towerborn, and the Elder Scrolls Online and Microsoft Flight Simulator. Over 25 titles from our third-party partners with ID at Xbox friends will be playable. This will include the world debut of GSC Game World Stalker 2, Payday 3, Josant, Armored Core 5, Fire of Rubicon. We have Party Animals, Cyberpunk 2077, Phantom Liberty, and more. So it looks like they are going all out at Gamescom. So if you're actually attending the event, let us know. We would love to hear your experience here on Theimpactplay, or we'd love to have you on. And next up, we have the THQ Nordic Digital Showcase that took place. The roundup is coming over from IGN. So we got a little bit of a teaser trailer for the Turtles of The Last Ronin, with literally no gameplay or nothing. It was just arrows flying everywhere. That's it. We have South Park's No Day got an official announcement. It's a new 3D experience coming next year, coming to PC, PS5, and Xbox Series X and S. Gothic 1 Remake got a trailer. It's an RPG. No release date, but will be available for the PC, PS5, Xbox Series X and S. Titan Quest 2, I got an official announcement. Alright, Alone in the Dark got a new trailer focused on 2 playable characters. Last Train Home got an official trailer. Outcast, A New Beginning got a trailer. Space for Sale announced a closed beta with signups available now. Tempest Rising got an official trailer. We have Trink 5, A Clockwork Conspiracy released some gameplay. We have Way of the Hunter, Tacomun's Plains is available now. Got a launch trailer. So it's the DLC. It's available on PC, PS5, Xbox Series X and S. Recreation. I got a new trailer. And that's about it. And now the Microsoft Blizzard Activation deal got approved in New Zealand now, and pretty much the UK, and I believe China and Australia, I think, is left to approve it. But yeah, it looks like it's gonna be approved. Yeah, so I already said this a long time ago. It's inevitable, and it's gonna happen. All right. Now we have EVO 2023. Have all the announcements coming from IGN. Street Fighter 6 is getting a TMNT crossover this month. We have Street Fighter 6 DLC character AKI is getting got a teaser trailer. We have Mortal Kombat adding Reptile, Ashara, and Havoc as new fighters. We have, let's see, Tekken 8 adding Raven and Azucena at the Peruvian Coffee Queen to its roster. Let's see. We have Fatal Fury City of Wolves was announced. Guilty Gear Strive Season 3. Details revealed that it reached $2.5 million globally. And they also confirmed that Captain Johnny will be the next DLC fighter to join the game on August 24th. And Season 3 will bring 2 new systems, 3 other characters, and 2 other battle stages, and more. We have Project L, Riot's fighting game based on League of Legends. Got a character champion reveal in the form of Yasuo, the Unforgiven. We have Nickelodeon's All-Star Brawl 2 was officially revealed, and a full breakdown as well. But that's about it on that front. Next, we'll move on to some more news. So Discord on Xbox will soon allow you to stream your gameplay to your friends via Discord as well, which is a nice little feature. This came over from The Verge. PS5 beta has added game streaming, and it's not similar to Game Pass. Well, it's kind of, no, not really, because I know Xbox has a feature where you could stream your console library to your phone. So this is kind of the same thing. It's not like it's available. It's not like other games, so like Fortnite, you could immediately play it. This is just whatever's available in your library. But the game also has to support streaming as well. So the current games that currently do support it are Death Stranding, Demon Slayer, via PS Plus game trials, Demon's Souls Remake, Destiny 2, Destruction All-Stars, Fall Guys, Fortnite, God of War Ragnarok, Horizon Forbidden West, Resident Evil Village via PS Plus game trials, Returnal, Sackboy, A Big Adventure. So it looks like that's it. And next up, we have a little bit of an update for you in regards to Nintendo's upcoming console, coming from the VGC, the Video Games Chronicle. So according to multiple people with knowledge of the Nintendo's next generation console, the company is planning to release new hardware during the second half of 2024 to ensure that it has ample stock available on day one to avoid the kind of shortages seen with the PS5 and Xbox Series X and S. Although specific details on the console are being kept closely guarded, those VGC spoke to indicated that the next generation console would be able to be used in portable mode similar to the Nintendo Switch, which is not surprising. They're going to stay with that form factor, because this has been proven successful with them. So this is all speculations. We have to wait and see on that front. So hopefully we get a newer console soon. Alright, next up we have EA has announced EA Sports FC Mobile, a mobile football game launching on September 26th, coming from the IGN. And so FC Mobile will be a free update to those who already have FIFA Mobile. There's no need to re-download, but new players will of course need to download the FC Mobile app to play. And next up we have Minecraft and the Turtles DLC that's available now, I believe. Yeah, so it's available now. Next up, we have QuakeCon is doing like a little bit of sale. That's over as the best Bethesda games for cheap. So Fanatical, Humble Bumble, Green Man Gaming, Nintendo Switch eShop, and more. Even Steam are having sales as well. Okay. Next up, we have Overwatch 2, getting a few updates coming from IGN. So Invasion is now available on all platforms. It brings in story missions, a new support hero, a new game mode, Flashpoint, and more. Alright, we have... Gotta pull this out first, so give me a second. There it is. So Turtle Beach's current item controller, which is available now on Android devices, is coming out with a model for iPhone, which is it took a long, but better late than never. Okay, how do I? It's like a magnet. I literally just did it. But we did review these as well. You can check that out. Let me pull that up for you real quick. Let's see which episode that is. Oh no, it's Turtle Beach. My bad. I put Razor. I keep getting those two companies kind of confused. So it's episode. Doesn't say. Hold on, let me see. Edit. Review episode 240, which is available on YouTube.com as well as your favorite podcast platform. Where we did review the this controller as well. All right. So thank you, IGN, for that. So you could pre-order right now on Amazon or in Turtle Beach directly. So Magic the Gathering, you already know that it got a Lord of the Rings collaboration. Now it's getting a Fallout collaboration as well with Bethesda. So they're getting a set of commander decks as well. Right, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 finally has a release date of November 10th of this year. So they announced it via a teaser trailer. Alright, so next up we have refurbished Steam decks are now available at GameStop and Steam directly. Coming over from GameSpot. Alright, so the refurbished models are discounted up to 20% compared to the original. Alright, so we have the 64 gig version is down to 319, normally 399. 556 gigabyte model is down to 419, which is normally 529, and 512 gigabyte model is down to 519, which is normally 649. You can save a pretty penny. Alright, so next up we have our friends over at Iron Galaxy are back, and together they are bringing you Killer Instinct's 10th anniversary update later this year, loading a balanced update, improved matchmaking, 4K support for the Series X and S. This came over from Killer Instinct's Twitter account. Alright, next up we have Sifu is getting its final update this September, coming over from GameSpot. It'll be available September 7th for the PC, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Series X and S, and Nintendo Switch is getting their update later this year. Alright, we have an exclusive from Windows Central, where Lenovo is working on an actual Windows PC gaming handheld called the Legion Go. Not the current Cloud G device that they had before. Alright. So according to sources, Lenovo is gearing up to enter the handheld PC gaming arena. It'll support AMD Phoenix processing with an 8-inch display. It looks similar to Lenovo's previously leaked Legion Play Android device, whichever reached general availability. There's no indication of timing, no official announcements, and that's about it. That's literally it. Okay, thank you, Jez, for that one. Alright, next up we have Netflix, a new virtual game controller, iOS app. Coming from The Verge. So they launched a new app for an app store. It's simply called Netflix Game Controller. You can download it now. And essentially is you play on your TV and your phone is the controller. Similar to how Xbox has that available now for certain game titles. It was one of the games we played earlier last year. It was a click and point game. I forgot what it was called. But yeah. So, yep. Alright, next up we have Google opens up their Indie Games Fund 2023 applications for Latin American game developers. For those of you listening to us internationally, Latin America, this is for you. So Google has announced applications are open for the 2023 Indie Game Fund. It's a $2 million investment that will select a group of small Latin American game studios. Each developer will either receive $150,000 to $200,000 towards the development support for their title. Google said the program is open to indie game development who have already launched a game, whether it's on Google Play or another mobile platform, PC or console. Applications will close on September 1st, and game makers will have will have applied by August 16th, so be given priority. So I'm gonna share with you that blog as well for those of you interested in chat. And I'll definitely include this in the description of this episode later on if you're unable to join us live, so fret not. Alright, next up we have Microsoft's now selling controller or replacement parts for the Xbox controller. Let's see, the program is currently live for Xbox users in North America. Consumers can now fix the problem with standard and Elite Series 2 wireless controllers, including replacement analog sticks, buttons, triggers, and printed circuit board assembly. You could replace the parts. You could purchase the parts directly on Microsoft's Xbox repair and replacement parts website. And there is a tutorial video available on their YouTube channel as well. Alright, so our last bit of update is, I'm pretty sure you heard about this, so a popular streamer, Kai, was arrested after he did a giveaway that pretty much put people at risk, hurt others, and didn't care about nobody's safety. So this is coming from IGN. So he has been taken into police custody after what was initially billed as a giveaway event in New York City's rapid spiraling out of control. According to NBC, New York Senate has been promoting a huge giveaway on his channels for 4 p.m. Eastern Time in Union Square Park, with promises of free PS5 and other gaming items. People began to populate in the area over an hour before the giveaway was set to begin, and numerous videos of the event show massive crowds and unruly behavior such as climbing on buildings and moving vehicles during objects and densely packed crowd. Both so let's see. So they didn't do any previous planning or nothing like it. They just entered the square with a car and put people at risk. People were trampled and what have you. Instead of doing an event at a closed space where they could have easily controlled it, a little bit of foresight, and they could have, this event could have done a lot well. So it's funny how these so-called huge streamers don't really care less about safety. Alright, so that's it for gaming, folks. We'll move on to tech. So we got a couple of Apple updates for you folks. First one's coming over from Mac Rumors. So Apple's upcoming iPhone 15 event is likely to will be held in September. Let's see. So that's about it on that front. And now we have an update for you via The Verge. So the Apple Watch X is reportedly a major redesign, but it's not coming this year. It could come as early as 2024. So Apple is preparing for its first major redesign in several generations of the mainline Apple Watch. We won't be seeing it this year, according to Bloomberg's Mark Gurman in his Power On newsletter this morning. Instead, Apple is working on a thinner Apple Watch X with a magnetic watch band, attachment points, blood pressure sensor, and a micro LED screen either in late 2024 or even 2025. So we have to wait and see. This is all just speculation. Next up, we talked about that already, the events. Let me see if there's anything else here. Alright, so there's an update for you in regards to the upcoming Apple iPhone 15 coming from 9 to 5 Mac. That it could feature slightly curved edges, thinner bezels around the display, and all 4 new models will feature dynamic island and USB-C instead of Lightning. And for the Pro models, Apple is expected to replace the stainless steel frame with a new one made of aluminum. And it could you could see an increase of $200 for the newer model. And it could, on the Pro model, Apple will reportedly add a new periscope lens for better optical zoom, and the new A17 chip, maybe, we'll see. Now Google could soon offer Apple-style cross-device integration coming over from Android Authority. So Google's working on a feature to link your Android devices together when they are signed in the same Google account. This could then enable features like call switching between these devices, even internet sharing. So Apple already has these features, and Google looks like could be adding them soon. All right, next up we have, or should I say last up? Actually, no, next up, sorry. We have Bose's upcoming devices. The Quiet Comfort Ultra headphones and earbuds are reportedly on the way, coming from Engadget. Let's see. So the Ultra earbuds will be a successor to the well-reviewed Quiet Comfort earbuds 2, and the Quiet Comfort Ultra headphones 2 look to be a more premium take on the company's Quiet Comfort 45 headphones. So we have to wait and see. Alright, next up we have L'Oreal will be making their debut at CES 2024. They'll be having a keynote. Alright, next up we have Meta. Their XR conference will have an in-person event for the first time since 2019. Let's see. Coming over from Road to VR. So Connect is set to take place September 27th to 28th at Meta's headquarters in Menlo Park, California. Let's see. Registration experience is limited. Yeah, they'll also live stream it as well. So next up we have NVIDIA unveiling a more powerful AI chip that's coming next year, coming from The Verge. NVIDIA already will receive an even more powerful chip as the amount of run large AI models continues. The company announced the availability of the GH200 super chip, which they said that quote-unquote it is the most complex generative AI workloads and large spinning language models recommend their systems and vector databases. It will have the same GPU as the H100, currently NVIDIA's most powerful AI offering, and they did not reveal pricing as well. Alright, so Apple has joined Pixar, NVIDIA, and more to accelerate the next generation of AR experiences with the 3D file protocol coming from Road to VR, which is dedicated to promoting the standardization of development of a 3D file protocol. All it says will help accelerate the next generation of mixed reality experiences. Alright, so just the latest in the tech space to join in. Alright, Twitter Blue subscribers can now, quote-unquote, hide the blue checkmark coming over from The Verge. So you can now hide the checkmark. So what's the point of paying for it? It was to show it, and now you're paying for it without showing it. So I don't see the point of it. It's literally pretty much just giving them extra money just because, like, you know. right. All right, next up we have Cadillac is getting the first Escalade EV. Has a 450-mile range and starting at $130,000. And we'll start with the 2025 Cadillac Escalade IQ. And we'll go into production next summer. Thank you, IGN, for that. It'll have a 24 module all-lithium battery. Powers SUV, producing over a 200 kilowatt of available energy, supporting the 800 volt DC fast charging. Can provide up to 100 miles of range in 10 minutes of charging on the 350 kilowatt DC charging stations. It supports up to 19.2 kilowatt AC with an estimated 37 miles of range per hour of charging. It'll have 2 electric motors supplying the 680 horsepower, a 505 kilowatt, and a 615 pound per feet of torque in normal mode. However, it could reach 700 up to 170 mile horsepower and 785 pound feet in velocity mode. All right, next up we have Acura. Sees the first electric vehicle, the ZTX. It'll debut 2024 model debut on August 17th during the Monterey Car Week. So that's about it. All right, last up we have Microsoft shutting down Cortana on Windows 11. A new update is rolling out for Cortana that simply disables the digital assistant readers after Microsoft also doesn't continue to support its apps for iOS and Android. So goodbye, Cortana. All right, so this is it for tech, folks. We move on to entertainment. And the first one up is Netflix's upcoming One Piece, coming from comicbook.com. So the wait for Netflix One Piece almost over. The show is slated to drop at the end of this month. And of course, all eyes are on the So he's pretty much just vetting the show. There's gonna be plenty specific devil fruit powers and other skill sets were all carefully crafted by Oda, and a lot of imagination went into what people, what different people can do with what rules are with that. He also, let's see, I'll have to wait and see, literally. All right, next up we have Sega unveiled a trailer for Sonic and Friends, the animated shorts on TikTok. So it looks like it's a kids show. To get them into Sonic. Alright, next up we have Bruce Lee is getting an animated series, or anime series I should say, House of Lee, from coming from Deadline. So it'll be an exclusive. So House of Lee, the first ever Bruce Lee anime project, will appear in 2024. The celebration of the Enter the Dragon's 50th anniversary special 4K UHD screenings of the movie will be held in over 650 theaters on Sunday, August 13th, and Wednesday, 16th. Alright, so it's going from Bruce Lee Entertainment, and let's see, that's it. Yeah, that's literally it. Alright, TMZ reports that Johnny Hardwick, the star of King of the Hill, has died at the age of 64. He's a co-creator of King of the Hill and the voice of Hank Hill. Dale Gribble. Oh, sorry. Okay. Next up, we have the Emmys have been delayed to 2024 because of the strikes, and now take place January 15th of next year. Loki has teamed up with McDonald's for an upcoming special sauce. What do they call it? This says that it should be available now. Let me see. It says opening A14, and today's the 14th. The day we're recording this. Or should I say live recording this? Let me open up Twitter. Come on, open. I said open. Alright, it's taking its sweet time. I don't know why. So it's called the Sub Sewer Sauce, which I'm gonna have to try. I'm gonna do a video on my own channel. So be sure you follow me either on Instagram or on TikTok at ITSYAGOOH, ITSYAGOOH. So there's a little bit of a. Let me see.
I haven't had a big.
Okay, mute. So I don't look for that tweet. So it looks like they're doing more than a Loki collab. Let me show you this image from their Twitter account. Give me a second. So all of you audio only listeners, if you're unable to join us live, you're definitely missing out if you're unable to I guess watch the VOD when it goes out on youtube.com/Theimpactplay or via Spotify. So it looks like they have upcoming collabs. Here's Loki. Here it looks like it's another show and anime. Wolf of Wall Street kind of looks like. I can't tell from the back. So, Fifth Element, Like Man Coming to America, Dirty Rock, Space Jam, Fast and Furious, Tokyo Drift. So they're doing a lot of collabs, it looks like. So we have to wait and see. And of course we're going to try all this. Alrighty, so let's close this. Next up, it looks like Marvel Studios VFX artists are trying to unionize after a year of reports of crunch and low pay. So good for you. This way they won't. All these companies will not take advantage. Good for you. And we have Christopher Landon is set to direct Scream 7, coming from the Hollywood Reporter. Of course, they keep throwing in new movies instead of ending it like they should have years ago, but they love money. Alright, now we have the last and final news story. Barbie has officially crossed the $100 million mark and has joined the club at the global box office. So they brought in 53 million in North America, and globally, let me see. That's pretty much the rest. Pretty much just minus. So 53, yeah, like 950 million worldwide. Wow, they did a lot more worldwide than domestically. All right. And let's see. This is coming from IGN. So second place is Meg 2. And third place is Oppenheimer, it looks like. Yep. And the Turtles brought in over $50 million globally, which I'm gonna watch and do a review as well. All right, so that's it for entertainment, folks. We're gonna move on to sports. Alrighty, so the first one up is the FIFA World Cup. It's in the semifinals now, coming over from Olympics. So it's down to 4 teams: Spain, Sweden, Australia, and England. And their matches are set to take place to Spain and Sweden are set to take place tomorrow at 4 a.m. and Australia against England will be taking place Wednesday, August 16th at 6 a.m. Third place will be taking place, well, the match for third place will be taking place Saturday, August 19th at 4 a.m. and the finals will be taking place Sunday, August 20th at 6 a.m. Wow, so it's literally almost close to being done and crowning the champions. Next up, we have a couple of golf things for you, coming from CBS Sports. So let's see this. Let me see. So we have the FedEx St. Jude Championship is taking place now, I should say. Well, it took place and from August 10th to the 13th in Memphis, on the TPC Southwind Golf Course, and Lucas Glover did win. The BMW Championship is taking place the 17th to the 20th and on the Olympian Fields in Illinois. And the Tour Championship will be taking place October 24th to the 27th here in Atlanta at the East Lake Golf Club. I'm curious. I want to check that out. I might be able to attend as media, so we'll see. Let me, I'll leave that there. And we'll do this. Alright, so I'll save that for later. Alright, next up we have the Falcons that cut their lining back, Kyle Walker, who started last season. Alright. He's far from done, so next up we're done with sports. We're going to move on to esports. Alrighty, and the first one up, of course, it's Evil. It pulled in over 9,000 competitors. And over more than 7,000 players registered specifically for the Street Fighter 6 tournament. This is coming from Game3.biz. So participants from 71 countries participated in the event from August 4th to the 6th in Las Vegas. So we have the winners for you. Street Fighter 6 crowned Amjad Angry Birds El Shalabi. Wow. We have Guilty Gear Strive crowned William Lafon Hejelti. Tekken 7 crowned Arsan Ash Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Crowned Gabriel Jibril Lam. The King of Fighters 15 crowned, I don't want to botch this, but Zun John Zahai Zeng. Melty Blood type Lumina crowned Moai. Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate crowned Gerard Ninkela 212 Gurren. So there is Evo Japan is taking place April 27th to 29th at the Ariga Gymnastics Center. Alrighty. So next up we have Team Vitality has won big. In regards to winning big, they won the Rocket League World Championship coming from Forbes directly. So they won the RLCS finals took place in Germany. They took down Team VDS in the grand finals 4-0 to become world champions for the second time. Not the first, the second. So kudos to them. Next up we have Gamers 8 PUBG Global Series 2023. Let's see. Is underway. Days 1 and 2 have concluded. And the Expendables have Tyloo and the Expendables have emerged at the top. And Twisted Minds, FaZe, Sonic, and Generation G could face potential elimination until the losers bracket at the end of day 3 if the bottom 8 teams show an improvement. With the last day being Group A versus Group C, the teams currently in the top 5 will not be participating. Will have to hope their efforts in days 1 and 2 put them through to the winners bracket. Next up we have the Pokémon World Championships. We have all the winners coming from Dexerto. It took place 11th to the 13th in Yokohama, Japan. So for the, let's see what we got. For the Pokemon TCG Masters, first place went to Vance Valley. For the VGC Masters, the first place went to, I don't want to botch this, but Shohei Kimura. Let's see. For the Pokemon Go Masters, first place went to It's AXN. Pokemon Unite Master went to Lumacity. That's about it. Well, okay. We have the Valorant Championships. Let's see. It's at the final stage of the VCT season, and the background will determine just the third World Championship. This year's special event is the first championship event since the incentive of the international VCT leagues in the partnership model, and it's the first international VCT event to be hosted in North America. Alright. It's when will it be taking place? Let's see. Actually, it's taking place now. August 6th, and we'll be concluding on August 26th. Well, almost a whole month. So about 3 weeks. And we have 4 groups. Group A is PaperX, KRU Esports, Edward Gaming, Giants. Group B, Evil Geniuses, Fun Plus Phoenix, FUT Esports, T1. Group C, Fnatic, Zenta Division, NRG, Balibelli Gaming. Group D, Team Liquid, Natus, Vincere, DRX, and Loud. And we have, let's see. This guy's Toast has announced his entire entrance into the world of esports, performing a professional Valorant team. Will be, I guess, re-attempting his second attempt into Valorant. So they could be returning to Valorant with a new coach. This is just like speculation, pretty much. Alright, and lastly, we have a little bit of rumor that Thompson is rumored that he could be joining Tundra Esports. Alright, thank you AFK Gaming for that. So I guess we'll move on to the last and final segment, music. So we have the 2023 MTV Video Music Award nominations that have been revealed, coming over from iHeart. So let's see what we got. Taylor Swift is leading the nominations this year with 8 nods. Video of the Year, including Video of the Year. If she wins, she'll become the only artist to win the category 3 times. Other contenders are SZA with 6, Doja Cat, Kim Petras, Miley Cyrus, Nicki Minaj, Olivia Rodrigo, and Sam Smith 5 each. Blackpink, Diddy, and Shakira 4 each. So the 2020 VMAs also see a record 35 first-time nominations, including Kim Petras for 5, Measure of Boomy and Rema for 3 each, Era Star, Glorilla, Ice Spice, Peso Pluma, Renee Rapp, and many more. And fans can vote for their favorite artists across 15 gender-neutral categories starting today at vote.mtv.com through Friday. And I'm going to include that in chat for you folks. For those of you watching us live exclusively, you're only able to see that. Alright. And next up we have Jonas Brothers will be doing a live debut on their tour. Live debut of a song from their album, Spilling the E.T. They revealed in a recent interview with E.T. spilling the E.T. So the album doesn't say which song though. Alright, we have Katy Perry teasing a new album during her Las Vegas residency. We have Victoria Justice has released a new single, Last Man Standing, back in February, and she has revealed that she'll be starting a new song, sharing a new song later this week. So Owning a Stranger is available now. So we have VF BTS has officially announced his debut solo album, Layover, and will be released. I'm trying to understand this. I think September 23. No, that's 2023. So it could be September 8th. Yes, September 8th. I was right. Because their thing is reversed, their dates. And let's see what else we got here. We also have new music by Les Seraphim. They released the English version of their single, Eve, Psyche, and the Bluebeard's Wife, featuring Demi Lovato. Alright, and lastly, we have the top 5 at our Billboard Hot 100 chart as the week of August 14th. We have Morgan Wallens is at Last Night is at number 1. Lil Combs Fast Car is at number 2. Travis Scott featuring Drake is at number 3. Meltdown, which is a newie. Taylor Swift's Cruel Summer is at number 4, which is new as well. And number 5 is Travis Scott's again for Fiend featuring Playboy Cardi. Alright. So it looks like that's all we have for you folks. Thank you guys so much for making us a part of your day. If you should join us some reading mail, here's how you can contact us. We want to know your feedback, your thoughts, any questions you may have for us. Send them on our description or leaving a voice or with FM/Theimpactplay via email to readingmail@theimpactplay.com. Or even if you guys listen to us on Spotify, after each and every episode, there will be a question asking for your feedback or your thoughts on that particular episode. So you could leave your feedback that way. Your feedback will either be played live or live here on the show. And also be sure to enter our giveaway on one of our last videos, which I did talk about previously, but I'll talk about it again. Give me a second. Let me pull it up. It's episode 327. So be sure to watch that or listen to it, and then it'll give you instructions on how you can enter that giveaway. Alrighty, so that's about it. So if you guys are interested in joining the conversation offline, you can join in by joining us on Discord, which will be in the description of this episode. So guys, we're trying to unlock subs, so we need your help to share the channel. Follow us if you can't hit the notification bell. Follow us on YouTube and Twitch, and even your favorite podcast platform. Leave us a review. You'll see anything, guys, so much. Have a great one. We'll see you all on the next one. Salam alaikum. Nos vemos. We are out. Yalla.